Hello kiddos, it's Grandma Jo here. Are y'all ready to color today? Now we're going to be coloring the scarecrow page here, so if you want to color this same page, go ahead and pause the video and click in the link below and you can print up the same page and color along with me. Alright, today we're doing the scarecrow and the crows here, so let's start with the crows. We're going to do those black, so we'll just start over here on these little crows. These are far away. They're flying in to get to the farmer's field. Let's see. There we go. Up to the corners. This one here. These three, they're flying, they're way far away, so we don't really have to color those. This one down here, he looks like he's ready to eat. We'll color him black. That one looks like he's got on a bib, so we'll just leave that little area there. Color around his eyes. His wings. His belly and his tail feathers over here. Get that all colored in. All right. Let's see. What color do we want to make the bib? Should we do red? Let's do a red bib. There we go. And then, should we go ahead and get his beak done? Maybe a yellow for the beak. There we go. Inside his mouth too. We could put a little tiny bit of red there on his tongue. Right there. There we go. And let's do his feet a different color. Maybe an orange. How about this orange right here? There we go. And the crow's there, he's coming to eat the seeds that the farmers planted. That's why farmers use scarecrows. So hopefully it'll scare the birds off and they won't come eat all the seed that he's planted. Because if they eat all the seeds, then there's not going to be any crops for next year. Or no food to eat. Let's see. So we've got our scarecrow. Let's start with his overalls. I think I'm going to do mine blue. Let me pick out a blue to use. Let's do this one. Yeah, we'll color the overalls blue. Scarecrows are usually bright and colorful because the farmers think that keeps the birds away better. That the bright colors kind of, I guess, draw attention to the scarecrows and hopefully scare the crow off or the other birds off, and that way they don't eat the seeds. Around the buttons, we'll do the buttons a different color. Up near the top there. You know, a long time ago, young boys would walk in the farmers' fields and throw little rocks at the birds when they would try to land to eat the seed or the plants. That was their job. They were like 8 or 9 years old. They would just walk through the fields and the farmers would pay them. And anytime a bird would land, they would just throw a rock at it and scare it off. And then they started using scarecrows more. But scarecrows have been around for as long as there's been farmers that needed to scare away birds, so a long, long time. And they're used all over the world. The scarecrows might look different in different countries or different areas, depending on what they made them out of. But they're basically, made to look like a human, so the birds won't land. Now this scarecrow, see right here, this looks like it's stuffed with straw or hay. So we'll probably go and color that yellow next. There we go. Almost done here with his overalls. And then let's color the hay. So I'm going to find a yellow. Let's do this yellow. This is just a normal yellow. Let's start up here under his hat. Looks like hair, doesn't it? Little tiny area up here. And then where it sticks out of the sleeves like his hands. Over here. Down at the feet. There we go. Over here in this little tiny area over here, and that would be the last of the hay, I guess, or the straw. There we go. All right. Should we color his hat next? Let's pick maybe, should we do green? Let's find a green. Right through here. I'm going to leave this area because these are like patches. And that's where the clothes got a hole in them and they put a patch over it. So these were probably like old clothes of the farmer or somebody who lives on the farm. And they wouldn't use brand new clothes, would they? Or they wouldn't go buy clothes for the scarecrow. That would be silly. These are probably old, worn out clothes and they're using it to dress the scarecrow. There we go. Alright, the hat's about done. What color do we want to color the patch? Why don't we do, let's do this pink color right here. Right there. And maybe color the brim of its hat a different color too. How about this color? So we want it to be bright colorful, right? This is kind of like a purpley, pink color. Fuchsia. Okay. Almost done with the hat there. This color. Why don't we use it and color his buttons too? We'll do the little buttons right there. That'll look good. Right here, right here, there. Okay, what color for the shirt? Should we do maybe red? Let's pick a red out and color his shirt red. Not on the patches, we'll do those a different color. In Japan, they used to take old fish bones and tie it, sometimes like pieces of meat, and tie it to their scarecrow. I guess the fish bones might make a rattling noise, but they would smell, the meat would smell, and that would help scare off things from getting into the farmer's fields or trying to eat the seeds or the plants. It's kind of gross, isn't it? But I guess if it worked, that was the main thing. Okay. Shirt's almost done. We'll color up here. Careful around that edge there. All the way down the sleeve. Go. The shirt's just about done. How's that look? So we have a few patches to color. Let's do a purple. We haven't used any purple yet. Let's color this patch purple. Okay. And what color do you want to do up here? Should we do, let's do this kind of bright green. Do the bright green right there. And then we have one more. How about an orange? We'll do this kind of light orange right here. Here we go. Let's see. That's done there. How about we color his nose orange too? And we can go ahead and color his eyes maybe. Should we do the green? Let's do a green for his eyes. Now his face, they would have used, you know, maybe some kind of sack or something, maybe that the seed came in. So it's kind of probably maybe a beigey color. Let's do this one. Let's do this color. We'll color his face that color. There we go. It's kind of light. Up near his hair there. Up in the corners, and we'll come around his face. This scarecrow does not look very scary, does he? He looks quite happy, and I don't think the birds seem like they're scared of him at all. Believe it or not, the birds would get used to seeing the scarecrow just standing there, and they would not be afraid of it anymore. So sometimes the farmer would go out and move a scarecrow around, and hopefully that would scare them off. They would just get used to seeing a scarecrow, so, and it never moved until the farmer moved it. All right, let's see. Let's take maybe the black and do right here, and we'll do his shoes. How about that? Shoes down here. Good, we're almost done with the scarecrow, aren't we? This shoe over here. And almost done. Scarecrow's looking really good. Right. Should we maybe do some brown on the ground, because maybe the farmer has planted the seeds, but they just haven't started growing yet. So we'll just do some brown here. There we go. through here, around the crow's little legs there. There we go. True, put a little bit of blue in the sky, maybe just a little bit. So get maybe a light color blue, and I'm just going to do the little squiggly lines. There we go. Does look like it's a bright sunny day, huh? Maybe the crow's coming to land to see if there's any leftovers. Maybe the farmer's already harvested his crops. He's just coming by to check and see if there's anything left on the ground. There we go, through here. A little bit over there. All right, how's that look? That looks good, doesn't it? Well, if you had fun, come back tomorrow and we'll color another page, okay? Bye-bye, y'all.